the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys.
Moving right along. We got to get to the topic over here on this side so we can get over to Patreon. But we got this dude, Anton New Money Daniels. And what this little simp did was, this guy is playing a dangerous game. His wife clearly does not care, in my opinion, what he does sexually with other women. But he has to keep in mind that Micca is allegedly a married woman. Micca is allegedly in relationships. So you got to keep that in mind, or you can get yourself hurt. But I think in this video, he done this whole grift of him being a conservative Christian. That's over with. This dude has been playing right in our face, having relationship talk right out in the open where we can hear. Now, I want y'all to listen to this clown pretty much check his side chick in front of the whole panel and basically tell her, what you won't do, another be or do for cheaper.
This is why men.
Now, let me just tell y'all what he just said, because he said it so fast. He said, this is why men turn into Slimmy. Now, if y'all don't know who Slimmy is a little funny looking guy on the panel.
And turn into Slimmy, right? Because you weren't satisfied with me giving you what the best. It wasn't okay. You had to go further. Now you had to start changing my schedule. You got to start making me adjust to what you want to do, and it's all about you now. So it wasn't.
First of all, he let the side chick make him change up what he do when he's the one on here saying, stop caring about these chicks, man. Stop giving a F. I don't give a F about what these chicks think. This is what he said. But his side chick, he's confessing that his side chick pretty much wanted more of his time than he can give. And he's literally arguing with this woman in front of everybody.
It wasn't enough for me to make sure that you had everything that you wanted, but because you know who I am, you know what my schedule is. Now you're trying to manipulate me and change me into being something that I'm not. And so that's why I got to humble you, right? Because now you could just go back to where you came from.
Listen to the wordplay. Now I got to humble you, and you can go back to where you came from.
That's why I got to humble you, right? Because now you could just go back to where you came from and not have me or have the stuff.
Well, I don't want the stuff.
Nope.
I don't want the stuff. You said what I wanted.
Because I wanted you to go all the way there. Now, it's another that will do it for Reeboks.
Are you slowly changing it?
It's another that.
So is he calling her a B? Because he's saying it's another B. So that means it's two B's. There's one B and is you a B, and I'll get another B to do it. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Let's keep reading.
We'll do it for some fucking Reeboks.
Christian conservative right here.
Are you slowly changing into something else?
Listen, I don't agree with what Anton does, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand what the man is saying. What he's saying is, and he's saying it in a roundabout way, side chicks will do it for much less. Side chicks will do it for $200. Give me $200 and I'm okay with that. Every side chick don't require the same. So what Anton is simply saying, what you won't do, the next girl will. Come on, y'all.
Let me help you out. Let me help you, Carrie.
Because now you forgot how you got here. You started trying to control me, and
you forgot how you got here. You started to demand more of my time. You forgot what this here is all about.
You started trying.
This dude is a coward. You can't even have a conversation with your alleged side chick without people around. You gotta bully and gang up on this woman and put her in front of the crowd because she can't talk freely. This is some coward stuff. If this woman is in a relationship, then she can't really talk freely. So now he can speak the most and she got to be tampered down. And then you have these people joining in on the conversation. This guy is a weenie dog, boy.
Trying to manipulate. So because you can't play your role and because you're trying to overstep and you're trying to make sure that I am something else, now I gotta pull back and I'm gonna say, do you do your thing and go and get it elsewhere, and maybe show me a nigga, right? Have fun and show me a nigga that's gonna give you both.
Let's clarify what he's saying. He's saying, you knew that I was married. You knew that I'm a content creator. You know that I work hard, because I don't know Antoine personally, but I know how many videos I put out. And I know how much time it takes me to put those videos out. And then I have a household. I got to clean up. I got to take care of this, and I got other stuff to do. So I know based on my schedule what I do. And when I see the amount of videos he puts out, he damn sure is working. Now we got to give him that. So what he's saying is, you're coming in here and trying to manipulate the situation, and you knew what it is when you got here.
Tell me a person that's going to spend all of this quality time with you while at the same time doing everything that he can to make sure that you got everything that you need.
Damn. So he basically said he a paymaster. He a paymaster. And where is this woman's husband? No wonder he talking to her like you stayed in pocket and all that. He using money to control these women, allegedly. And this is crazy. New money, boy.
Because women, what I found is that women that say that they would prefer to have your time is just living in la la land because they've been pampered and been in luxury for too long, because they don't know, they forgot what it meant to be poor.
Again, and I said this in the beginning of my videos, in the beginning of this video, when you're working and you're working so many hours, that is time. So you can't do both. You can't work 80 hours a week and then be able to go on a vacation for 3 days. That don't add up. So what he's saying is, I am literally paying for everything that you need. I'm doing that. So he's saying I cannot do both. He's also saying you knew what it was when you got here. Then
It don't sound like she knew what it was when she got there. It sounded like he talked her into something that she didn't want to do. That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like he want to use his money and leverage his money. She wasn't never really comfortable with the situation, but for the right amount of money and the right amount of time and access to him, she don't just want the money. This woman can get money from almost anybody. She can get money. And that's what I'm saying. That's why she's looking at Anton like, wait, you must think you the only guy with money that approached me. Like all this talking you doing, it sound good, but you ain't the only guy that's trying to holler at this girl. So she's like, you gonna give me some money and time. And that's how she coming with it. Yeah, oh yeah, he a wallet mouth.
will be able to provide for you in the way that I can and spend time. So that's really what he's talking about, is a rich man, because people that we got to invest their, the people.
So now I have to teach you something, but I'm not going to say this out loud to you. I'm just going to pull back. Now I'm not going to give you any of my time. And
wait a minute. I'm not going to say this out loud to you. I'm just going to pull back. Hey, you just told her. You literally just told her what you're going to do. You're going to pull back. You literally just told her, I'm not going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull back.
Reserve myself. And now I'm going to go and take all of these luxury trips, and I'm going to go and do my thing. And then I'm going to come back when I get back.
So
who was he talking to? If you look at the title of this, well, not the title. If you go into the bottom section, it says 199 likes, 6,099 views. This video was posted December, 2025. This is where the relationship started to it went down, because we just into February. The situation between him and Corey, wasn't that in January? Come on, y'all.
Carrie, that only works for women that were poor.
Micca, I think Micca may be a little slow. So she goes into saying what Anton just described only works for poor women.
So that's that context. And then two,
it works in general. This is why.
Yeah,
let's get into this next clip here, y'all.
It doesn't work in general. But no, it doesn't work in general, because you can dangle a carrot to a person that never had one.
But it's not a carrot.
No. If you had one carrot, you had them all.
It's not a carrot. That's the thing that you're missing, Micah.
Yes.
You think that it's an incentive.
I let you speak, Mr.
I'm
Davis.
sorry, you're right. I'm
You to
sorry.
talk. I want to be respectful. I don't want Quentin yelling, you know.
I'm sorry.
So what I am
I
saying,
didn't catch a stray. Y'all been wanting me to say some shit. I didn't want to do nothing.
what I am saying is, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the relationship, if she wasn't looking for that and she told you that up front and you capitulated to that, then she is in the right. But if you stated that you could not do that up front and she went along with it and she's complaining later, then that is her problem. But most of the time, okay, if it's a sane person, then if I tell you, well, I'm not really interested in that and I don't want to, and I don't really, and if you act like you're going to capitulate to that, and then we go along in this relationship and then you don't do it, now it's starting to seem.
Okay, guys, pay attention to what she's saying. They're now speaking in codes because what Micca is describing is, it seems like she's saying that Anton agreed to whatever it was she said, which we're talking about him having the ability to spend time with her. So she's saying, going into it, it seemed as if you were willing to do that.
Like you're the manipulator. Because you're trying to say that I now want to take control of something that I never asked for in the first place.
All right, so let me respond to that. It's not a carrot at all. It's not an incentive to do anything. Here's the thing. I don't want to give something to somebody that says that it doesn't matter. Women a lot of times will say, I don't care about the stuff. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. To guys, that's an insult. To men, that's an insult when you say you don't care about something, because it makes it seem like for a person that is going out of their way to do something meaningful to you, that you don't appreciate it. Now, women will say, no, I appreciate all of the things that you do, but your time is more important. But the time was never an option because I never changed up from the thing that I was before I met you. I've always been like this. I've never been any different. So instead of you looking at it as a carrot, you have to look at it as, this is the luxury that comes along with being with you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a carrot. This is just my lifestyle. And so I'm going to continue to bless you as long as you are a person that I prioritize as a part of my life. But if that's not what you want, then you don't get any of it. You don't get me, you don't get the life, you don't get none of that. Now, if a woman then says, well, I'm cool with that because I'm already in that life anyway, then it's no harm, no foul, then nobody should be offended by it. I go on and I move my way. She goes on and she moves her way. And it just is what it is. But there will be, for me in particular, there will be no compromise because I will never put a woman before my purpose. And if I feel like it takes away from the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, then I just won't do it. I won't do what she wants to do. I'm never going, that's my one caveat. And it is what it is. And I think everybody got something that's something you got to make a sacrifice. For me, I'm never going to sacrifice my purpose or the thing that I think that I'm supposed to be prioritized.
No,
So I hope you guys are following what's going on here. They are speaking like subliminal messages. They are simply talking about their individual relationship. Pay attention to the panel, which they clearly understand what's going on. And this is why you don't hear them saying anything. Now, some people would say, why the panel sitting up there and ain't saying nothing? Well, y'all have to understand these people on this panel, they're actually employed. So imagine you getting paid $3,500 or whatever he's paying them. It could be more. I've heard some people say they made $5,000 a month, but imagine this is your job to just sit here.
So he paying $5,000 a month to come on the panel 1 or 2 times a week. And to do what? Damn. This boy a paid master.